Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the free-to-play Ultimate Ironman, the series where I am locked in quarantine right now and have a lot of extra time and decided to make a little side project I've been wanting to for a while I AFK on the main UIM, where the goal is to get all the free-to-play quests done on a free-to-play Ultimate Ironman while having fun, exploring, and with the little side intent of maybe inspiring you to try out your own Ultimate Ironman and at least see how it is in free-to-play. I know Ultimate Ironman definitely isn't for everyone, much less free-to-play, but either way, as long as you're entertained, that is what matters most to me, because this series is not focused on the gains, because as a free-to-play Ultimate Ironman, like, how much gains could you possibly make, at least if you want to make consistent videos? Otherwise, you'd have like 50 hours between clips. Alright guys, here's 86 smithing. Alright guys, here's 87 smithing. With that said though, I'm a massive LG fan and love all of his videos, but that is not my playstyle on this account. Anyways, last video we got up to 25 quest points and I wanted to start building these clue stashes because we got our very first clue scroll, which actually had 2 emote steps, but we can't build the stashes until we have steel nails, because steel nails are the only kind of nail that are free to play, and I found out, I think, that the only way we can get steel nails is by smithing them ourselves, and for that we need 34 smithing. So before we train smithing, we are going to have to empty out the inventory a bit, and one of the items I want to empty out is the stake, which isn't even hard to get back, but we need that for Vampire Slayer, so we may as well just do Vampire Slayer now, right? I don't know if the stats are good enough, but we can try it, and we probably will fail, and then we can make some upgrades to the gear and to the stats, and then try again and keep on trying until we get that quest done. Oh yeah, and first beginner clue, this is what we got, these 2 items right here, just those runes. I think nature runes is probably an item that we'll hold on to forever, not the earth runes though. We went to like level 20 wildy for these planks last video, and unfortunately we will not want these in our inventory while we're trying to train smithing, and they sell for 0 back to the shop, so that's kind of a waste, but it's not actually a waste because we had a good time doing it and we learned about the game, and it's all part of the journey. No, dude, it's like everything in this game wants to kill me. Stop that. Oh my god, good boy. Wait, okay, there we go. Good boy. I really hope that at least the left click option can be changed to pet instead of shoe. Okay, what I wanted to do was see how much these runes would sell to the shop for, and apparently it's not really that much. Okay, we are going to attempt Vampire Slayer, and we have to fight the vampire. And if you're an Iron Man, you could actually claim Iron Man armor from Adam for any kind of Iron Man, which is the equivalent stats as Iron Armor, which isn't really that good, but anything is better than nothing. Holy crap, I'm a freaking beast, dude. Yeah, I didn't want to wear this before just running around the map because it weighs you down, and the more you weigh, the faster your run drains. I guess we could get leather gloves and leather boots, but I don't care that much. We'll just cook some food real quick and send it on in there. I totally forgot how hard the fight is, and I feel like we're not really going to last that long in there with these stats. I guess I'm like a pure right now, 1 defense. Hey, 15 strength, 150 total level. That's apparently a big milestone. You know, I still haven't had to chop a single tree since leaving Tutorial Island. You know, is it kind of cheating if you're an Iron Man but you use someone else's fire? I should get de-ironed for that. Breaking the spirit of the game mode. Ever since I was a little kid, it's always been my dream to be able to one-shot a chicken on a free-to-play Ultimate Ironman. Dreams do come true. I totally could have made a fire to cook these, but I want to preserve our level 1 woodcutting, and I also want to show this spot that you can cook at right here in Drainer Village. You can cook on fireplaces, but this is probably one of the closest spots to a bank to cook on that's like a permanent spot, not like a fire that you can make. I don't know if it's the closest in free-to-play, but for free-to-play, this is pretty darn close. Okay, so it looks like everyone else has spawned their vampires as well. Level 27, level 28. Okay, well I know there's a trend going on, but beyond that, they seem to be a pretty decent combat level, and apparently I'm scared too, and apparently I'm not a UIM anymore either. I feel like doing Fire Strike here might have been an effective method. We can't even cast Fire Strike yet, but it's not like it'd be that hard to get if I really want to, but I guess we'll just see how it goes. I mean, these guys don't seem to be struggling too much. Actually, they kind of do. I'm a bit nervous, not gonna lie. We're level 12. Okay, we have our UIM armor. We have our steel dagger. Let's open the coffin and fight Count Drainer, and this will probably be really bad. Oh, he's level 34. After, oh, I didn't turn the attack options to left click too. Okay, so these heal 3 each. which means that it's probably not looking too good right now. He heals really fast too. It seems like every time I hit him, he's healing more than I'm doing damage against him. So even if you try to flinch him, he just heals too fast, and it just won't work if you're not like high enough melee stats, I guess. So we could either train up to be able to do Fire Strike. We could just go for a Mithril Scimitar, but I kind of want to wait until after this quest to get the Mithril Scimitar, because this will put us at above 20 attack. So it seems like kind of a waste to try and attack right now. Yeah, I think we'll just train up to level 13 magic for Fire Strike, which means we can get rid of the UIM armor. 14 prayer, those levels are hard to get. I don't know if we'll actually ever end up getting overheads on this account, but yeah, probably won't, but we'll see. Okay, at Betty's shop over here, we can buy a hat, and then we can buy Mind Runes, and we can buy air runes and fire runes and everything that we need. We got 2.8k to work with. As I'm sitting here attacking these seagulls, I keep seeing all these bots just running back and forth, doing what I can assume to be banking their the B word to their lobsters at the deposit box over here. Okay, well there's 13 magic. Fire Strike is unlocked. Unfortunately, we spent a little bit more money than I was originally thinking we would spend, but it was worth it because we got this level done. We could always get more money. Now I still have to buy runes for Fire Strike though. And no, I'm not going to make a trip all the way back to the Magic Tutor in Lumbridge just to save like 100 GP. Without the armor, we may have less defense, and we may have less GP now too. But what we lack in armor, we make up for in 50 casts of Fire Strike. So let's see how this goes. Okay, we're hitting. We are hitting. I could just run away and eat, right? Okay, we're hitting. I just hit a 6. We have to finish him with the stake though. So do we just attack him like that? Or do we use the stake on him maybe? Yes? No? Hammer? Do I hit him? Wait. Okay. Okay, cool, he's dead. Oh, yeah, there's the quest complete. Alright, that was easy. 4.8k attack XP. I think we had 8 attack before, and now we have level 22. Do we have enough money for... Okay, no, we don't have enough money for the Mithril Scimitar now, though. Maybe we could, like, sell the nature runes or something, though. We need to make that upgrade. Did you guys like that little speech I gave at the beginning? It was, like, a little war speech. I didn't even type that out or anything. I just did that off the top of my head. So, yeah, I'm, like, a famous speech person now. Because we're in the area, I guess next quest I want to do is also a new quest to Old School. Well, not so new at this point. It was added, let's see, December 7th, 2017, the Corsair Curse. So we have to defeat a level 35 mage and maybe like run by some high level ogres. I figure because we have the runes for the spell on us and we have food on us, may as well just do the quest now. Look at this disgusting non-Old School dock over here. This is not my RuneScape. Yeah, don't mind me, just gonna run over your legs to get the tinderbox. Oh, wait, no, I have one. No, we're good. I'm just gonna run back over your legs again, even though you're injured. Okay, so once we go down here, this is the Ogress area or whatever. This whole area, which was added with this quest, pretty much defines like all the metas for free-to-play for like every kind of account. This spot truly changed the game mode for free-to-play. Dude, I saw the scimitar here. I thought that was a black scimitar. I thought we suddenly made an upgrade, but then I realized that'd be kind of stupid because there'd be so many bots here if they added black scimitar here. I mean, I guess I could sell to the general store. Okay, am I ready for this fight? Probably not. He uses magic against us, and of course, unfortunately, we do not have protect from magic, because then we would take no damage, but we seem to be doing alright so far, maybe. His health is regenerating pretty fast, too. Okay, and we are out of runes, and we are out of food. We got a magic level as well from that, too. 15 magic. Maybe we'll try coming back with the Mithril Scimitar, and more food, too, of course. We gotta make some money for that first, though. 10 GP to get through this gate. It's a freaking scam. I guess while we're here, speaking of that 10 GP, we should probably start the Prince Ali rescue quest. Okay, well here's a boots upgrade. That will give us a little bit of extra defense. Wait, speaking of boots, why don't we just go do the freaking the stronghold? Yeah, we'll get 10k from that, and then we can afford to buy whatever we want. Actually, this is really good that we're here right now because this guy sells kebabs for 1 GP each, and they heal a lot. Well, it depends. Some of them have different outcomes, but Hey, that'll make it more fun and interesting doing this, right? Something you can do but only once is talk to Count Check over here in the Lumbridge Graveyard, and he will teleport you to the Stronghold of Security. But you can only do that once though, so if he already teleported you before, you cannot do it again. Another fun fact is that he is a slightly recolored version of Count Drainer, who we just fought earlier this video. And those two vampires are the only vampires in free to play. But let's have him teleport us to the Stronghold, and he will never do it for us ever again. Here we go. Let's go make it through here, hopefully not die, and get our 10k. Oh, I have to set up like authenticator and stuff. Okay, let me go do that. I swear to God, dude, I'm gonna come back to this account in like a year after not playing it for that long, and then have a new phone or something and just not be able to get into it. But you know what? Luckily, if you want to get into an account, you can just disable the authenticator without any delay. So never mind, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Let's carry on. Okay, so after we open up this chest, that is all 10k GP. But we're going to go through one more floor to try and get those rainbow boots. If someone ever picks the fighting boots, just know that they are a freaking psychopath. Alright, as you can see, food was definitely a real struggle here. Let's grab our rainbow boots, of course. And boom, we are looking good. I'm going to wait for the home teleport to come back, and then we're going to go and get our mithril scimitar. I just quickly want to point out the amount of players online. And this has been pretty consistent since a lot of people have been in quarantine recently. There have been an insane amount of players online recently, which I don't personally remember seeing in the whole history of Old School. The only time that might be close is maybe when mobile came out. Yeah, so that home teleport actually took quite a long time for that to recharge, but we have made it back here. Let's go buy our mithril scimitar now. Okay, Zeke, I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time, and it's sold out. Okay, here we go. Mithril scimitar, 1040 GP. Look at that beautiful upgrade. That is sweet, dude. I guess we should go back and try to finish up the Corsair quest now. I want to show you this kind of niche trick for free to play. It's a way to get from Al Kharid to Port Sarim. So if you talk to, let's see, who is it here? If you talk to Shanty, I think you have to talk to him twice to do this. Yeah, so tell Shanty that you're an outlaw and he'll throw you in jail. And if you refuse to pay the fee, I think it's like 5 GP or something, they will transport you to the Port Sarim jail for free. And by doing that, that is, in a way, a form of transportation. It's kind of like a niche form of transportation, like how often would you specifically need to go from Al Kharid to Port Sarim, but in our case, this is very helpful. If you've played as a member before, you probably already knew about that because I think it's an easy clue scroll. Requires you to get into this little jail cell here to the little box or something, and you cannot get into that jail cell from the outside. You gotta be thrown in there by Shanty. Here we go. I'm really not feeling any more confident than before, especially because our melee stats really are not that high at all, but we do have the mithril scimitar, so maybe hopefully we can do at least a little bit of DPS. Maybe I could flick the prayers too. Yeah, I probably should have set up quick prayers before, but whatever. I don't even know what these low level prayers are. I don't know which one's which. Wait, do we not have the attack one? Oh, okay, whatever. I am really taking chances here. I got down to 4 hit points and 8 a kebab, and these don't necessarily even help you. Because some of them aren't like always good ones like this one was. Yeah, I'm just like attacking him and I run back here to eat up when I need to, and then I go back to attacking him and then flicking prayer, which I'm not the best at, especially when I'm trying to talk at the same time. But yeah, I'm kind of getting it. If you're new to the game, don't worry about doing this because it's kind of, yeah, not really necessary. Yeah, it looks like this isn't going to happen, unfortunately. So we'll come back eventually, I guess, maybe once we have better stats, like before we do Dragon Slayer. We'll come back and finish him off very quickly. And don't take that line out of context. Okay, I guess because I started Prince Ali Rescue when I went to Al Kharid, I guess we'll do that quest right now. For those of you that may not recall, this is the quest where you have to run past those level 50 something guards, which I'm sure have killed quite a few newbie hardcore Ironmen, but luckily we're not hardcore so we can die, but it would just be annoying if we keep on dying over and over trying to get that part of the quest done. But let's do it. Okay, I was looking at the list of items that we need for this quest, and it's all coming back to me now. I remember this is one of the first quests I didn't exactly struggle with, but one of the first quests that made me aware of my inventory space on my main UIM, which of course was a member when I did this quest. But I'm gonna guess for a free-to-play UIM, this is probably one of the most inventory-intensive quests, which honestly really isn't even that bad anyways. You don't need all these items at once, I'd imagine. You kind of just like get them in increments in the order that you need them. It tells you before each part of the quest what items you need for that part of the quest too, so it's not really that big of a deal. And we do have plenty of inventory space anyways. Yes, now the actual hard part of the quest is getting 1 piece of soft clay. Oh god, this is gonna be really bad. Bruh. Wait, okay, please. Dude, this is not possible. No. Dude, every single world has bots on it. I just want 1 piece, man. All I want is just 1 piece. Oh no. Yeah, not the best lick for new players, huh? Okay, I'm literally just gonna... Oh, we got it, cool. I was gonna say I'll just keep on mining it until we eventually get one, but we got it. I beat the guy with the... Should I say guy? The bot with the Addy pickaxe. Yo, this is such a throwback to when I started training construction on my UIM. I remember the first method I did was I came over to this general store, I bought a bucket, I mined clay over there, I made soft clay, and then built things out of soft clay in the house. Good times. I remember I actually did that like in actual 2008 or whatever, whenever I first became a member. Oh yes, I need to start killing all these imps as I see them because we'll need the 4 different colored beads for the imp catcher quest, and we have not gotten started on that at all. I think the best spot to kill them is around Karanja Volcano for free to play at least, so maybe we'll... Ooh, we need that item for the quest. Nice. Okay, drop the pot then. That worked out well. Yeah, Karanja Volcano is a good spot, I believe, for free to play for killing imps. Well, I have no idea what just happened. I think I was trying to click to run somewhere and I was editing this whole time and I was not looking at the screen at all. I must have accidentally clicked on the guard to attack them, but we've survived. You know what? I think while we're here, we're gonna give good old Charlie the Tramp a visit and give him, let's see, give him 1 GP in these trying times. You are welcome. But what do I get though? Anything? Nothing? Just need to eat. Wow, wasting money. Oh, look at that guy, he's gonna die. Oh no. That'll be me at some point, I'm sure, in this series. Probably dying somewhere, at least. Oh look, there's red berries. No bots have actually taken these red berries at the moment here. And we now have all the items that we need for the quest. So just keep in mind, if you're doing this quest on a free-to-play UIM, and you want to do it all in one go, your inventory will be pretty full. Dude, I swear this quest is more like running around collecting all the items that you need for it, rather than actually doing parts of the quest itself. And if you ever become a member on your UIM, you will find that that is how a lot of quests will end up going. Little tip, if you ever need rope for anything, I do this all the time on my main UIM, so as a member I guess it's especially relevant. You just teleport to Drainer Village using the glory in your house to get to Ned, and he sells rope here. So for example, once I do Cavalry Queen on my UIM, I'll need 2 ropes for every single kill I do, so I'll just teleport here after every single trip and buy the rope from Ned, because this is probably the best place to get it. One of the best places. If you have Fremnik Boots 4, that might be better, but that's not really relevant. I don't need to be talking about all this. Just, this is a good place to get rope, okay? And the best part about Ned's rope is that, see, it's even in the name of his shop, 100% wool. And you know he's not lying because he's on the internet and it's illegal to lie on the internet. Yeah, here's the hard part. So unless you're double a monster's combat level +1, so in this case level 53, these jail guards will be aggressive towards us, so we have to find a way to get in here and go through a lot of dialogue with Lady Kelly. So maybe if we just go in here, go 1 square in. Okay, I was trying to lock the guard out, but that clearly didn't work. Okay, we'll wait for that jail guard to go out, and then I will close the door on him if he doesn't attack me right away. They actually recently made a bunch of changes to like free-to-play content and mobile content. When mobile first came out, it brought a lot of new free-to-play players into the game, and they made a lot of stuff easier, and maybe there's a change to this quest that makes it easier to go through the dialogue or something. And there's some changes to random events as well. You could also bring a friend or another account, I guess, to lure the guards out, but that shouldn't really be an issue. Okay, sorry, I just really feel the need to tell someone about this because I'm really excited. I'm currently on a trip and we don't have Aldi where I'm from, but there's Aldi over here, and we went to Aldi and they have avocados for 39 cents at the moment. So obviously I stocked up on a bunch of avocados and I'll be making guacamole very shortly here. And let me just tell you, chips with anything is my biggest weakness. Chips with salsa, chips with guac, and something I think a lot of people sleep on, like maybe people haven't tried this before, but I think it's really good, is tortilla chips with sour cream. It is actually really, really good. But yeah, I'm just really excited to eat some guacamole later, okay? Also, make sure you call up your loved ones and remind them that you love them. You know, a lot of these quests have a very similar theme, which all involves pubs or alcohol in some way, and someone getting drunk and a lot of antics being caused due to alcohol. or alcohol being a solution to a quest somehow. And if you're not from the UK, alcohol is actually a very big part of their culture if you did not know that. All memes aside. Okay, we got a genie, and I realized I've been using all these lamps that I've been getting from genies on Runecraft, and I was thinking about it, I'm like, we don't need to train Runecraft for any quest at all. You know, the goal is to get all the quests done, so there's literally no point putting them into Runecraft. So I'm gonna start putting them into prayer because even though I don't think we'll actually get overheads unlocked, at least there's a chance of it, and prayer is also kind of a hard skill to train in free play, so that is from now on going into prayer. Prince Ali Rescue is complete, 3 quest points and 700 GP. Next quest I want to do is Demon Slayer. No reason, I just feel like doing Demon Slayer now. We're at the point where I feel confident enough to not die to the Dark Wizards aggroing me. Also, by getting Prince Ali done, we do not have to pay 10 GP to go through this gate anymore. I remember as a kid thinking I was so smart because I would just go all the way around this way to save 10 GP because that was a lot of money to me at the time. But you know what? Time is money, as us kids would come to learn eventually. Mr. Krabs was right all along. Now, the older I get, the more I feel I can really relate to Squidward. He was also right all along, by the way. You know what? Same thing with Tom from Tom and Jerry as well. How come all the people that we thought were villains as kids, now that we're growing up, or at least for me, now that I'm growing up and getting older, I feel like that I can relate to them and they were actually the ones who were in the right the whole time. Huh. Okay, boomers, shut up and go play RuneScape. I just wandered by this shop and I want to check out the Adamant Sword here. It's only 2k, so I think that'll be the last upgrade we make before we do Dragon Slayer eventually. We can't equip it yet, but once we get 30 attack, we'll get that Addy Sword. Oh yeah, when you do Demon Slayer, don't forget to take a screenshot of this message right here because you have to remember that at the end of the quest, otherwise you'll have to refight the demon again. For this next part of the quest, to get the third and last key that you need 25 bones, but luckily they made this quest Ultimate Ironman friendly so you can turn those bones in increments. I think it always was that way, but there are some other things throughout the game that they did make Ultimate Ironman friendly on purpose. Like for example, if you're a member, to get the Curator's Medallion, you need like, I think it's 250 rubies, but you can turn those rubies in increments. And I like to think that they did specifically do that for Ultimate Ironman, since you can't just note items on the bank booth. Okay, surprising, he's grabbing us the silver light. Let's go kill the demon. Wait, I just noticed the chess table here, and this just brought back like a memory out of nowhere. I think it was from EOC, maybe pre-EOC even. I think it was Conquest. It was a chess minigame that was meant as like an alternative to pest control. And yeah, I just thought that, seeing this here. I legit have not thought about that minigame in years. Okay, let's see. Let's run in here, and then the cutscene automatically starts. I remember this was really annoying because all these dark wizards would just keep on aggroing me, and it's single combat, so it's hard to attack Delrith when all these other monsters are attacking you. So if we get him trapped behind there, maybe we can attack Delrith that way. Sweet, okay. Okay, wait, I probably should have brought more food. I kind of underestimated him, plus the fact that we only have 1 defense. Okay, might need to come back with more food, we'll see, but we'll try this. No, dude, the freaking wizard attacked me again because I went in the safe spot to eat, damn it. Okay, and Delrith should be banished to the Shadow Realm. Nice, okay, cool, we got it right. If we didn't get it right, we have to do that all over again and probably make some more food too. And let's not, oh wait, okay, cool, that was the quest complete. I thought we had to go somewhere for that. Nice, okay, let me check the wiki because I missed that. Okay, we didn't get anything anyways. Oh shit. Wait, no, we got food. We gained 3 quest points from that, putting us at 34 quest points, which means we could theoretically start Dragon Slayer, which I'm not going to do. First off, because we don't even have close to the stats that we should have for Elvarg. And then second, because I want to save that for the last quest. I feel like that'd just be a great way to wrap up the series. So I'm going to hold off on that quest for a little while. But yeah, 34 quest points, and we don't have that many quests left to go at this point. Guacamole is done. We got our chips or crisps for my friends across the ocean. So the last clip I recorded for this account was last night, and the video, episode 2, oh damn it. Dude, I don't get it. I swear I type in the authenticator like 4 times a month, even though you check the 30 days thing. Anyways, fuck, what was I saying? This always happens. Okay, yeah, and episode 2 went up this morning. And what I was originally going to do last night was say, alright guys, well, last thing we're going to do to wrap up this video is get 34 smithing so we can make steel nails so we can build the stash units. But, you know, I calculated this on purpose. I thought, I'll go to bed now, I'll wait. Well, I didn't actually go to bed then. I was like, I'll go to bed later, I'll wake up. And then this morning, I went out to skate for a few hours. And then I came back to check the comments because I knew this from the start. I bamboozled all of you. I said, yeah, I'll grind out 34 smithing before the next video even goes up. But sure enough, I did not grind out smithing because I knew I was probably being an absolute forehead and making some mistake somewhere because I didn't look up free-to-play stash units. Apparently, you can't build stash units in free-to-play, including the beginner ones. I originally thought you could because I don't remember getting XP for building them, so I thought the assumption from that was that you can build them free-to-play, but you cannot build stash units in free-to-play, which I guess is kind of a nice thing because I don't have to grind out 34 smithing. I wasn't like dreading it, but it's probably would have only taken like an hour to do. But you know, this series is not focused on the grind, so that would have been kind of like an irrelevant part of the series anyway. Because if you didn't get it by this point, even though I've said it every single video so far, and I think it's pretty obvious just by watching the videos, the series isn't really a progress series. I consider this series more of just us kind of hanging out, having a good time, enjoying this lockdown together. Because we're all in this together, just like High School Musical. You know, it's like I'm trying to recreate the good old days. I didn't look it up. I just used the game knowledge, or in this case, lack of game knowledge that I thought I had to figure out what I want to do next on the account. And, you know, normally I would have asked my friends what to do, you know, if it was actually 2007. But unfortunately, we can't do that in this day and age because everyone is a bot. That's actually totally not true. You can make a lot of friends even in free to play. I just didn't make friends in free to play on this account. But you know what? I consider all of you YouTube people my friends. No, not YouTube people. You're all unique, special individuals who all mean a lot to me. So I asked all my friends, you guys, what you thought about it, and I gave it a day, and you guys have informed me about free-to-play stash units. I'm like going on really long about these free-to-play stash units that you can't build, by the way. But you know what? I trust the YouTube comments. You can't lie on the internet. Because there's actually a bill passed in the US Constitution, which I think was actually passed by Abraham Lincoln, stating that you cannot lie on the internet. So I trust my viewers. So instead of you having to watch me smelt an alkarid and eventually smith all those bars somewhere, instead you get a speech talking about, dude, I don't even know what I just said. It's literally been 30 seconds. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up the video here. We are at 34 quest points. We have, what is that, like 5 quests left to go, 4 if you don't include Dragon Slayer. I mean, we're pretty much done with that quest essentially too. Not too many quests left to go. It has been a lot of fun so far. I've really been enjoying playing this account, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching these little extra videos apart from the main UIM videos. I just feel like I should really be posting a lot more because I'm stuck inside. I'm sure a lot of you are stuck inside during this quarantine. So I really hope you enjoyed. I'm currently on a trip right now, so if you want to see any of my IRL videos, because I've been making a lot of IRL videos on this trip, the link to the IRL channel is in every video description, along with Twitter and Discord and all that good stuff in there. I can't believe how low the supply of beans are. You've got to be kidding me. But yeah, thank you again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.